short rest.
Oh, right. That. All right. We have video. We have audio. We have madness.
Yay.
Because we always do. All right.
We have a stream.
Perfect.
Are we playing the game D&D on Twitch?
Yes. I actually checked
Yes,
it
we
this
are.
time.
Not Celeste.
Nope, not this time. Not this time. Might be for
Close
Sunday.
enough anyway.
It's also D&D technically.
Oh,
Anyway. Okay.
I just noticed that I had my Google Calendar still open, and as I was about to close it, I still have one of my calendars. It's no longer active, obviously, but exam period 2013, 2014. It's like,
yeah, why aren't you studying for your exams?
unsubscribe.
I think you may be a tad late for that.
Exactly.
Like, I didn't even know it was on there. It's like, because I was the guy who studied like 24 hours before the exams. Like, I'll just do it all night. It's fine.
Which
what you're
exam do you
supposed
have
to do,
to
though.
go?
Like, you're 7 years late, sir. What are you doing? Anyway, with that, hi everybody.
Hi, Q.
We've been live for that entire conversation, and I love it.
Perfect.
Hi, cool cats and kittens.
Ah!
Oh no.
I
Did
was
you-
making up for.
Did you have to?
Yes, I feel dirty.
We all do at this point.
Oh, damn it. I clicked on Cherry.
Hello,
Yeah, I was about
Jerry.
to say like Kier joined the battle.
All of a sudden, you see another wizard pop up.
Could you like untether the Jerry one from me, please?
I can probably try. Can I? I actually legitimately don't know.
An attempt can be made.
An attempt can be made. That is completely true. That's fine. Okay, there you go. All right. So, yeah, with all of that, and our little bit of stupidity to start with, so we're not gonna have a Elvakri this evening and next evening because apparently he has better things to do than be here for D&D. I don't know what the hell that could be. Like,
Ooh.
yes, definitely. Regardless, so I guess we can just get started with the madness, shall we? So,
Yes, let's go.
if I'm not mistaken, last time, you people, after the large attack on the City of Relics, the 5 of you met up with Mace Virilis, one of the higher-ranked members of the Misserii, the people who guard the Wall of Relics. And you had a conversation with him. He pretty much mentioned that he wanted to figure out what the problems were and how this attack could have happened, wanted the skeletons to be brought out of the closets of every organization that might have something to hide. Dear Mother of God. And so he pretty much said, look, you can look into the 2 organizations that are currently under scrutiny, the Relics Army and the Mage Academy, or you can look into our organization, to the Misserii, for which I have a little bit of a thing that you can probably do, which is you can go and have a look at this random mountain inside the mountain range around Relics, where a couple of demons apparently fled to. You went there, were promptly attacked by several bomb drop demons, just like started dropping fireballs on you, killed them, went up the mountain, and killed off a couple more stuff where Elvakri got knocked unconscious, but because otherwise it wasn't fun, we just healed her back for a hit point. We need that level 3. Yeah, sure, sure. How about I never give you level 3? I'm just gonna kill you right here, right now.
Straight to level 4 then.
Ah.
Lovely.
Oh yeah, because he desperately wants me to have an ability score improvement on my variant human.
You motherfucker. I don't know why I'm doing this, but here, have a bullshit point, Sequita.
Yay!
Bullshit point for trolling the...
Because that's just bullshit. That doesn't always work. Regardless, you went into the cave after defeating the demons, and Jedediah figured out that at the back of the cave there was a illusionary wall. I can speak English.
Illusory.
Illusionary, something that wasn't really there. You notice who the British guy is. So, with that in mind, you found that out. And now we kind of get back into the game. So what is the current plan?
I think we were going to take a short rest and then, I assume, head towards the illusionary wall inside.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's an idea.
Because the last thing Sequita did was just fuck off out the cave.
Right.
That is also a thing, yes.
Lars,
Yo.
quick question.
Yes.
I don't have alarm prepared, but
Yes.
I know the spell, and it's a ritual spell.
Yes.
Can I cast it as a ritual, even though I don't have spell slots?
Yes. Because that's the
Nice.
entire point of ritual casting. You can
Yes.
cast without a spell slot. It just takes 10 minutes.
Okay. I would like to cast alarm on the exit of the cave.
Alright, I'm actually, for easiness sake, what I'm going to do is I'm going to reopen the map, and you just tell me where you want to put it, so that I have a little bit of an exact location. And where you want to, like, kind of, take your short rest. Because
Would
that
you
might also be interesting. If Fantasy Grounds decides, like, that it wants to do what it has to do. There you go. Good job, Fantasy Grounds. You're doing great.
You're doing great, buddy.
Yeah.
Oh.
Ah, there you go. All right.
Fantasy Grounds is lagging.
Yeah, it is.
Hashtag not a sponsor.
Well, not anymore.
But if you want to be, by all means.
Yes, we love it, Fantasy Grounds.
It's funny how you guys aren't hearing it. It was starting to annoy me with headphones on.
Yeah.
How high is the cave entrance around here?
Compared to, like, the ground level, about 100 feet.
Compared to the cave level?
Wait, what do you mean? Oh, like if
How high is the
the
ceiling
corridor
from
goes
the
up or
ceiling?
something. Oh, the
Yeah.
ceiling of the thingy.
From
Be
the
like,
corridor?
be like 10 feet, something.
Great. Then the whole area is warded.
All right.
Warded.
This
Yeah,
alarm.
you get an alarm if thingy happens. So you do that. You start like channeling
Okay.
that for 10 minutes. You all just see Jed like starting to like look into his book, starting to prepare some sort of ritual.
Give me a second, or like 10 minutes, which is 600 seconds. Give me 600 seconds.
1, 2.
3.
Uh,
All right.
Is there
I would have
any
skipped
time-
10 minutes ahead into the video if
Yes.
you're watching the VOD.
But not really.
don't worry about it.
So,
Don't worry about
you see Jet starting to do this. What are the others doing specifically?
Cry myself to sleep as I ran out of spell slots.
I have just wandered off away from the group to be alone
Okay.
during the short rest.
Yeah. Yeah,
Uh,
short rest is.
Like you can, is the light that was like shot on a pebble still?
Active,
Like,
yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
It is.
Yes, one
Okay,
hour.
I'm gonna like kick it towards the wall, so it's like here-ish where I'm standing, and I'm gonna try and make like lightning shapes with my hand on the wall, like, and make like these really weird sounds, like "Appew," and Ryu goes in, "Whoa," and the goblins go "Whoa." And it just goes that for about 10 minutes.
And you just hear Shiloh shouting, Ryu, shut up. People are trying to fucking sleep.
Oh, dear mother of God. Okay, so Ryu's making make a performance check.
Ooh.
First roll of the night.
Oh, I'm not proficient in it, actually. Still +4, but hey. I mean,
It's okay. You can make a
It's
bunny.
alright.
You can make a bunny rabbit.
You definitely need to make performance one of your proficiencies at some point, because,
Yes.
but you know,
if I have the option, I probably will. Yeah.
that character building.
Oh god. So yeah, you get some decent thingies out.
I make the bunny explode.
So anyway. All of a sudden, like, Jet just looks over for a second, and all of a sudden you see, like, Ryu making this, like, bunny impression, and then, like,
Nice.
just disappears.
Little suicide bunny.
Oh, dear mother of God. Anyway, with that in mind, the 10 minutes go by relatively uneventfully, apart from Jed just being able to set up his ritual. Which means the alarm sparrow goes off in the aforementioned area.
And the occasional shadow bunny dying.
Yes. Do you make sound effects?
Yes, of course.
Okay. Just to be sure.
Ryu does his own stunts.
So let's sleep outside, I guess.
At some point, Shido will try to kill Ryu. Quite sure of it at this point.
Someday, somehow.
Yeah. So we get one spell slot back, right? Short rest.
No, short rest is only very there's very specific things that you get back, and it depends on your class. I don't think Paladin gets anything back on a short rest. Channel Divinity, I think.
Well, I can actually just.
However, before we do the short rest thingy, where are you taking your short rests? Are you taking it at the cave entrance? Are you taking it down, up?
Ooh, is it easy to go up?
I mean,
Okay.
easy is like relative, but it's easy enough where I'm not going to, throw you down the mountain.
Right.
What's
Then I
the entrance just like on a little ledge, isolated from the rest, or is it?
Yeah, sort
gonna
of.
have like a.
Pretty much. It's like a small ledge. You can technically sleep on the ledge. You can go up a little bit. Try to find.
Is the rope we used to get up still there? I
Yes.
can't remember if we pulled it. It is. I'm gonna go down the bottom of that and
Okay.
sit behind a rock or something.
Yeah, me too. I want to go down.
Alright.
But I
As
was
long as
there.
I'm away from the group during the rest.
Okay.
That's what she's trying to do.
Okay.
Not too far away, but at least out of line of sight.
All right. Cool. So,
I'm so away.
as you start your
Nice.
short rest,
I'm basically stuck smacking things. For the
El
next 6 hours of the
Valkyrie
game.
goes up the mountain
okay, sure.
because El Valkyrie needs to do something.
Okay. Alvakri needs to do something? That sounds so bloody ominous.
She needs to take a shit. Leave her alone.
Yes.
Oh,
Okay. Kalashtar have bodily functions too.
it's true. All right. So, about 10 minutes into your short rest, however, because I told you I was a dick.
Tell us that.
Jed,
Yes.
your alarm goes off.
My God. My alarm goes off. Okay. I look up. What do I see?
Because I'm assuming Ryu also went out of the cave for the short rest, or would I be wrong in that?
Well, I did say I was gonna stand here and make lightning noises and shadow thingies.
Yeah,
so
but
I
yeah,
don't-
like the 10 minutes, like after those 10 minutes where Jed's gone, are you going
Oh,
outside
okay.
or are you staying inside?
Yeah,
Oh,
we're
yeah,
sleeping outside.
I guess I would join eventually because
Okay.
Ryu needs an audience. He's not gonna perform for himself for like an hour. So
Okay, point taken.
Probably could in front of a mirror.
Yeah,
and are you going up or down? Like, who do you want to annoy with your beautiful magics?
I don't know. Where can I stand to impress the most amount of people?
Up,
Right now it's
down, or
1
on
to
the
1.
ledge? Your call.
I'll stay up on the thing.
On the ledge.
Regardless, Jed, you do indeed all of a sudden feel your alarm go off.
I notify. I
My
guess,
spidey senses are tingling.
are tingling. I notify Shiloh because I hope he's with me.
Yeah, I'm
I-
sleeping outside, so yeah, probably.
Yeah.
Jedediah seems like one of the sane people in the group, so yeah.
I,
Like-
I,
The wood elf seems sane, but like
Not right
a
now.
bad talking
right.
partner, because like
Okay.
all that living in the woods, man.
I give him a small push and say something's up there, and I look up to see if I see something.
Okay. You see Ryu making a
Okay.
performance.
Nice.
Do you tell Ryu about this, or are you just interestedly watching?
Ryu, look out! Someone's coming for you.
Oh.
Okay.
I turn around and what?
Make-
Do I see anything?
Make a perception check.
Perception.
Please tell me he just turns around going, huh? Like a smack with something. That'd be great.
It's a Medusa. You are now turned to stone.
Yes, definitely.
no.
That's totally what I was planning.
What?
No,
24.
actually, you turn around and you see, trying to be very sneaky, you see a person kind of in this like black, almost wizardy robes, kind of just walking out, holding like a book to their side, holding this bottle with this strange reddish liquid in their like right hand, and apparently as you kind of look at them, you see that they were about to chuck it at you.
Well, look, you were a little far away from the library. And I gave him this little look and like raised my eyebrows like,
Nice.
Right, I think yeah, Shiloh just tries to rush him at that point.
Okay.
yeah, I'm gonna. And how close is he? Is he?
Like with the halberd, almost like a lance, because it has the spear point as well, of course. So almost like a lance in front of her, she's rushing him, so she
Okay.
has the reach.
Okay, sure. I'm assuming you'll have to climb up a little bit again in order to, like, because you're in front of the cave entrance. So you make an athletics check. Ryu, just for the sake of this, roll me initiative. Just to see if you're faster than what this fucker's gonna do. And actually, Shiloh, you can do that
Probably.
too.
Holy shit!
Oh.
Yeah, I rolled a natural 1, never fucking mind.
So, yes.
I am up that hill
Yes, so...
with a vengeance.
For some reason, my rolls aren't working.
Wow.
There we
that is
go.
a 24 and a 25 on initiative? Seriously?
Yeah, I would.
Oh,
I
no,
would call it.
sorry, a 25 and an 8 on initiative. Okay, so Shiloh, you, like, climb up the wall. Oh, wait, that was athletics. Sorry, I needed an initiative roll as well. I thought, for some weird reason, I thought that was initiative. Not that it matters, but it's mostly to know if you or Ryu goes first.
Well, yeah, I'm a paladin, so you know how that's going to go.
I
Unless
never
I
know.
roll
Might
really
roll
high.
another natural 20.
Yeah,
Actually,
there we go.
That was pretty fine. You're up first. So pretty much you like climb up the ledge. You see this you see the same figure that Ryu's looking at right now, kind of holding this bottle and being ready to chuck it.
Nice.
So you just at it.
yeah, basically, like I said, rushing it almost like it's a spear with the halberd.
All right, go for it. Make an attack roll.
Oh god, that cat is making an attack roll as well on my map. So
Is the cat succeeding?
cat
Yeah, but
always
you have a
wins.
very low AC, so I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, cat definitely wins.
Then-
13's gonna miss in this case because the moment you get closer, you do notice that a part of the blackish armor
Bullshit point.
seems to be
yeah,
magical.
bullshit point.
All right, go for it.
So another D4, please.
15. I actually need to check that now.
I spent that.
30 plus dex.
Also, I'm looking at the wrong screen, which doesn't help.
No, it doesn't.
It does not.
I mean, help us. I suppose.
So that's 15, right? Yeah, 15 just misses.
Ooh, wow. Okay.
Aw.
Darkly would like to use the hide action because she doesn't know what's happening,
Okay, sure.
and since she's at 1 HP,
Okay.
right? Just gonna hide and come a little closer to see what's happening for next round.
All right. Thinks she's hidden.
Okay.
So Shiloh, as you like make this attack, you actually notice something that you hadn't seen before. As you get close, you see that like a part of the blackish armor seems to be like magical in nature, as if they've cast some sort of a spell to protect themselves.
It's mage armor.
That's totally not obvious or anything. Okay, Ryu, you see Shiloh just like run up to this person, make an attack, but like the attack getting deflected. What do you want to do?
Can I try and get close enough to lightning lure him? But instead of lightning luring the person, can I try and lightning lure the bottle to make it like snatch it away or something?
You can try. You do have to realize that if you roll enough damage, you will probably break it.
Nice.
Well, then at least it's gonna explode in his face and a little bit of Shiloh's face, but you know.
You have hit points, don't worry.
It's fine. I mean,
Can
So
I
I'm-
dodge it? Would I sense? Because I don't trust Ryu. Would I sense his shit coming? Could I dodge it?
How about we make the attack roll first and see if Ryu doesn't fuck this up?
It's
well, it's a
Okay.
save, so
oh, it's a
strength
save. It's a strength
Yeah.
saving throw. Oh yeah, I'm great at those. God.
So a bottle needs to
So
make.
I'm
a
throwing one
strength
as well, I
save.
guess, since I'm in the radius.
I mean, technically, indeed, the bottle can't really make a strength saving throw.
well,
so
I would say it's the person because I'm pulling it out of his hands, I guess.
Yeah, true. So indeed, it'll be something more like that. So I'll just make a strength save, which is that is cocked. I am going to not put this on a diagonal surface. That is a 7.
Oh, he fails. So now I
Okay.
need to roll damage and see if I kill it or not.
Yes.
I'm gonna try not to kill it. For once in my life, I want to low roll this.
2. I was giving this thing 3 hit points because it's a small bottle, so you do actually pull the bottle out of the mage's hand.
nice.
I will say
Can
just make an acrobatics check with advantage.
Okay, right.
It's not a high DC because you do know where you're pulling it with your lightning lure, but just to see that it doesn't like,
Yeah. Please, come on.
Ooh.
10 is actually what you needed.
Oh, pop.
So
okay.
you kind of just like, and you do have to like duck down a little bit to like grab it out of the air. You get slightly lucky in this case, but you do catch the bottle. So grab the bottle.
How revolting.
Can I still do something this round, or was my shouting?
If you want to, sure.
I would like to cast Mage Hand and climb up the rope as well, because I guess they are 100 feet above.
Not 100. I'm like not 100, but they would be like enough above where you do have to like climb a little bit. Indeed.
Are they within 60 feet?
If you use your full movement and if you make an athletics check for me, yes.
Okay, I'm making athletics check.
With advantage because there is a rope.
Okay, that will help.
12. I mean, it's still a mountain. It's still you can still grab onto things, so it's not that difficult.
Okay.
So you do get in range. You do get in 60 feet.
Nice. I would like to cast Mind Sliver, which is an intelligence save, so you should be fine with that. At least.
Intelligence saving throw 24.
Yep. Fine.
Ooh.
Sorry.
No problem.
All right. At this point, the wizard, even with his natural bloody 1, is gonna go. Now the big question: what is our dear wizardy friend going to do? Is the big question.
Do I need to roll initiative?
Spontaneously combust.
I'll have you roll initiative in a
That would
second.
be
I mean, he
handy.
rolled like a 4. Like you'll beat that probably.
When even the paladin beats your initiative roll.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
it's kind of ridiculous.
Or the cleric. I have 0 dexterity as well.
Thank you a lot for that. I'm quickly opening my notes because I apparently did not open my notes, which is not a good idea if you want to run a session.
It does help.
It tends to, yeah.
I'm so glad I casted alarm.
The wizardy boy
Oh boy.
is going to use his action. You know what? You see him kind of like rub together his hands, put his hands on the floor, and you actually notice how this orb of darkness all of a sudden spreads out of him as he casts darkness.
Oh my god.
Oh.
Wonderful.
So
Well-
at this point, everybody who hasn't rolled initiative yet can roll initiative.
Question: would Sequita have even noticed this going on, considering she was off and away, out of line of sight of all of this?
At this point, you would have heard something going on, at least. You would have heard like a from the wizard, at least. So you would hear
the other
something's going on. Whether you react to it, that's completely your call.
Yeah, because I was thinking at this point, would she, the way she is right now, would she care?
That's your
I-
call.
I also shouted, "Watch out, Ryu! Someone behind you,
That also.
or someone's coming." for
Oh
you."
no, then she wouldn't.
Oh no, Ryu's in danger. Anyway.
Oh no. Anyway,
No, actually, legitimately, if she heard that, then she would have just stayed there. She wouldn't have cared.
that's fine. Who cares?
All right.
Right.
So. Oh, Valkyrie got a 19. Oh, damn. So Shiloh 17, Sequito we don't really care about at this point.
Hey,
Jedediah 11, Ryu 8. Yeah, okay. So Valkyrie is technically first.
yes, and it's technically hidden.
Yes.
So would just like to straight attack on the side where the wizard was.
Okay. It is with advantage because you're hidden. It is with disadvantage because, well, you know, darkness, and he's kind of invisible.
Okay,
So flat attack roll.
break roll. Nice.
Oh,
It's not enough.
14, yeah, that misses.
But I have a bullshit point.
Oh, they're gonna spend a lot. Okay, sure, go for it.
come on, get a 3. Oh.
15, that misses.
She only had one bullshit point at the start of the session, so
It's beautiful.
It's fine,
Okay.
You just have to earn one back.
yeah. But you get one at the start of each session anyway, I guess.
No, you don't.
No, we don't.
Oh,
It-
no.
No.
It just carried over from his last session.
Yep.
Oh,
That's if people
Sorry.
spend money
he,
on
earned,
this.
he earned one at the very end, I believe.
oh yeah.
Yeah,
Fuck.
sure.
That's his turn. Her turn.
Okay.
Fine.
So Shiloh, you do know about where this person is
Mhm.
at this point, but you don't see anything because it's all of a sudden like complete and utter blackness.
So I am rolling with disadvantage.
If you make an attack roll, then yes.
Can I make a bonus action to switch out my weapons for my longsword?
That's a free action technically.
Yeah, okay, then it's a free action. Because I can just pick up the helmet afterwards.
Yep, indeed.
So,
Hey, don't kill its book. Kill him, but not its book.
advantage. There we go.
19. So you kind of, in a second, kind of look at where you have to hit, get the feeling that you're going to hit straight, at which point you all of a sudden see this magical shield appear in front of you and your attack gets deflected.
Wow. I was like, yeah, that's a great roll. And then it's not. Yeah.
And it doesn't matter.
Like, level 2 attack roll. Roll 19, and it still doesn't hit. What the hell?
Yep. But
Wizards are
second
fun.
slots.
Hmm.
But since he can cast darkness, he has a lot of spells. For
A
Yeah.
lot. It's debatable. Okay, so
Eh.
that's your action.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I don't have anything for the bonus action, so...
Alright. Jedediah, what are you doing?
Okay, I shout, grapple him and throw him off the cliff.
That is the thing, yes.
Yes. And then I try to hit him with my sling because I need to see him for my mind spike.
Okay. Make a make an attack roll with disadvantage.
Yes. 19.
19. Shield is still active.
Right.
That's how bad this is right now.
Yes, but shield is active. Fuck the shit.
Okay, go for
And
it.
that lasts for like 1 minute, I believe, so yay.
21.
21 actually hits.
Yes. Nice.
There you go, you fucking 3 points of damage. He's almost dead, guys.
The
You
full
got him.
3 points of
Yes.
damage. I'm gonna make a concentration check because darkness is concentration.
Yes.
That is a 20.
Got him. Almost. So close.
All right.
Rackle him. For her.
All right. It's a him in this case.
Yes. Yeah.
Ryu.
Right, I'm gonna just run into towards the center of the ball of darkness until I can, feel him. Can I, if I just keep running into the darkness, can I feel him eventually?
Ooh.
Yes.
Right. I would like him to make a strength saving throw a shocking grasp. Is that an attack roll or is that a save?
Shocking grasp is an attack, I think.
Ah, shit. Yeah, okay, never mind. I'm gonna cast lightning lure then instead.
Do you have to see him for lightning lure?
That's a good question. Let me see.
Yes.
It's annoying me.
Any creature you can see within 15 feet.
Ah, fuck. Okay.
And see him.
Huh. Yeah, that is a problem, isn't it? I will.
Darn.
Wizards are fun.
Hit him with your best shot.
Hit him with your rhythm stick.
Oh, yeah.
Well, I'm just gonna try and shocking grasp him then, and
Alright.
see what happens.
Go for it.
Right. Where's my?
Because you people have been rolling 19s with disadvantage.
21 to hit.
Oh yeah, it's with disadvantage. Fuck. Okay. Right. Shit. Okay.
Just roll
stop
2 natural
rolling
20s
7.
because that's totally going to happen at some point here.
It is a +6, so let's see what happens. That is not with disadvantage, is it?
Yeah, it is. You don't see him.
No, but I'm rolling when there was only 1 dice, and it didn't even pop up at all. So there we
Oh,
go.
there you go. There you go.
Okay.
Ah, shame.
Nope.
9. Nope. Ah, it's going to
Dropped
miss.
18.
Nope. You kind of
Grapple.
try to chug this at him and just deflects off of the shield. All
Fair
right.
enough.
Well, that's interesting. Very interesting. All right, then we go to my beautiful initiative. I mean, 2 people have technically just decided that they like to be in front of his face. So I would like,
Hands.
yeah, I would like Shiloh and Ryu to make dexterity saving throws as this character just.
Which is just excellent.
Oh, you hate to see it.
Ooh.
Ooh.
No amount of
Please.
shit
Oh,
gets
goddammit.
from that one.
Hey, I found his hand.
Hey, I found his hand.
Oh no.
Oh dear
This is
mother
bad.
of God, what was that?
Oh no.
My down.
So Ryu and Shiloh, you both might be taking 16 points of fire damage.
I am down.
As I rolled
I
a
am
6 and a 4.
Still standing. Barely.
So yeah, that happened. But at the end of his turn, you do notice that the shield disappears.
Ah, Ryu changed into such.
Well, you
Sequita,
didn't see that because I'm in fact in darkness.
Yeah, true. Still ignoring everything, Sequita?
No, I've been secretly rolling behind to see if after every turn to see if I would actually give a shit.
Okay.
I was rolling a d20 below 10, didn't care. Above 20, above 10,
Above 20.
above 20, yeah, above 10. I'd actually turn around and get involved. Only just now did I roll above 10.
Nice.
I rolled a 19, so I care now. I can actually come out from behind the rock and do something.
Okay. Roll
So-
initiative then.
All right. Cheers.
Do you pop that on a 21? I don't know. Do you?
I mean, you have dropped the shield. It's like,
He can always
He
recast
can
it. Nothing's
cast it
gonna stop him.
again.
Holy shit! You have a +8 to initiative.
Do I?
yeah, there's something with Rangers. I remember from.
I
What?
don't remember. I
Yeah.
remember.
Fine.
It's in the improved Rangers somewhere.
In the improved ranger, it's advantage on your initiative rolls on revised.
why?
Yes, I know.
Is it?
Yes.
Yeah,
I
because
don't know why
that's
the
how.
+8.
Anyway, you can.
Should only be a 14.
Okay.
Yes, fine.
Just put it to 14 then. Not your hit points though. Your initiative. Let's,
My
let's
max
not...
HP is 18. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
I accidentally changed your max HP, so give me a second to fix that. Okay, now it's better.
No, leave it like that. It's fine. Unkillable 100. That's what we want. Let's just pet tank it.
All right, so going back to the top of Valkyrie first of all.
Yes. Yes. She needs to see shit for her blood curse, which is bad. How far away is she? No, she has 1 HP.
Yeah, and is no longer hidden. I mean, at this point, I would say it'd be like up 30 feet up the cliff, something.
Okay. Good. Then it's just another attack, I guess.
At disadvantage because you don't see shite.
Yes. 17. Another shield?
17 is gonna use a spell slot to shield again.
Wait, so he has darkness, which is 2nd level, and then 2 shields and burning hands, which are 3 spell slots. Okay, we're almost through the spell slot,
Yeah,
guys.
yes, 2 more. Woo!
No. There's one thing you're forgetting. Also has a
Level
magical
3.
armor on them.
Oh yeah.
I
right.
need the magic. Oh, that's 4. Okay.
He only has 1 more level 2 spell slot, boys. Let's go.
Nice. Let's
Unless
go.
he's a higher level, which then, fuck.
Then you're fucked.
Yeah.
Then he would have probably cast Fireball at this point.
Okay, that's okay. Good. Yeah, fine.
Alright, cool.
Nice.
Shiloh, you see the shield popping up again because I'm an asshole.
But I can see him because he's dropped his.
No, it hasn't
Yeah.
cast any concentration spells.
God damn it.
So he's
Darkness is still is still active. It's the shield that was down and then had to recast it for Valkyrie's attack.
Since I have a general idea of where he is, would my divine sense have would it be enough to give me a more certain aiming point? Because I'm really close to him and I can smell him. That's basically what divine sense does almost.
Divine Sense, but isn't that an action to activate out of sheer curiosity?
It is, yeah.
Is it-
Pick up what Ryu took from him and throw it at him. Ooh. Owl noises.
What?
I can't make an owl noise. I was just playing. Never mind. So they're doing crit roll when they're trying to help someone else who's not actually
Oh,
there.
right. Yeah. Damn it. Yeah, damn it. Yeah, I'm attacking with disadvantage, I guess. Nothing to it.
All
Guys,
right.
it's been nice knowing you. I shall return.
Oh.
Yeah.
9.
Yeah. No. That's no. That ain't happening.
Shiloh, oh, damn it. Is there anything I can do? Damn it.
How are we
Yes.
struggling this hard with 1 person?
Yeah, but
Can't see him.
I'm a paladin. I come online at level 3. This is annoying.
You shouldn't have been on the ledge. We could have had the jump on him.
It's almost like I
No.
planned this. It's almost like I plan my encounters carefully.
Yes. Why don't
I
you?
wouldn't know exactly what's going on, would I? I just see a big globe of darkness and go, what the fuck?
Yeah, something like that. You'd see like this big globe of darkness like right around where you are hearing these like sounds, you would see Jed kind of like outside of the darkness, like right outside of the darkness.
Yeah, I heard it. That's useful.
Well, you
Alright.
probably heard Shiloh and Ryu yelling because they got burned really badly.
That too.
It was actually that attack which made her get up.
Yeah.
All right. Well, Sequita, it's your turn.
Alright. just out of because it's interesting. If anyone was to look, I think Jed's the only one outside the thing. But if he was to look at Sequita right now, he would notice that the bottom half of her hair has now turned fiery red.
Oh, cool.
All right.
So top is blue, and then it transitions into a fiery red.
Okay, that's for after the combat. I'll keep it in mind.
Yeah. So obviously something is going on. But
Aim in the middle.
Are you shouting that to me?
Yes. Aim at the middle.
Okay.
He's
Because
in
I
the
was
middle.
behind a rock. Was I hidden?
Make a stealth check just for the lulz.
Okay.
Ah,
Why
Wait,
is it
what?
doubling everything?
wait, what?
I find that very impressive, but with the
I
natural
hold
one.
a natural
should
one, so
only
that's
be a
17.
9.
It's 9.
Okay, a 9, that would be too low. So you would have probably tried to hide, but you'd be, angry and
I'm just gonna,
loud enough where you would.
I'm just going to do my modifiers manually now. This
Okay.
is weird. All right. Okay. So I didn't get advantage on my shot. So I'm just I'll just fire into the center then.
Okay.
Yes, with disadvantage.
What's my plus to
Darkness
hit?
is fun.
Right.
The fucking devil sighted. I don't actually know. Does he have devil sight?
10 is not
Wait,
going to
do
be
I?
enough. I don't think you have devil sight. I would be very
I-
impressed
I-
if you had devil sight.
No,
Count
no,
on
it's
vision.
the fucking mage that's inside the darkness that's doing this. It's
Yeah. Okay.
Again, almost like I planned this.
yes. You're using our tricks against you.
Okay. Yeah.
Now what?
I don't really know. I am going to still have a spell slot, but I don't think that would help. I
You
would have helped
would
because I made that a
right.
straight roll. Ah, yay! Never mind. Too late.
Go to
Okay,
right
I'm
and
going to
save.
try. I'm going to try. Well, I'm going to climb up
Okay.
to the edge.
Make a athletics check. With advantage because there is a rope.
Hang ourselves from because we suck.
That's
You think this is what Sam meant when I said the enemies had to be smarter?
Yeah.
60.
16, yeah, more than enough. You can easily get up there.
Heal the Ryu, he's dying.
Okay, I heard that. So,
Yes.
but as I get up there, how far did I move?
That
it's-
would be pretty much your entire movement at that point.
Right, okay. So, but at that point, I'm going to put my bow away and pull out my swords.
Okay, cool. Alrighty then. Jed, what are you doing?
Okay, if I use my movement, am I close enough to take the vial at Ryu's feet and throw it towards the wizard?
I am right next to the wizard, might I add? On the floor.
You are.
Oh, yes,
And to
you are
be
in there.
fair, you'd have to look around, so you would have to make an investigation check at disadvantage.
Okay, then I'm just gonna take my sling
Okay.
because I. What else to do? Yeah, I'm gonna take my sling
Okay.
and attack with disadvantage.
Heck.
And Not come
Yeah.
in a cone of 15 feet. Stay out of the darkness. And yeah, I'll stay out of the dark.
Okay, sure. So, Australia, please make me a death saving throw.
Never make a death saving throw.
Come on, come on, come on, come on. Oh.
Well, F.
That
That's
is
one
a-
failure.
That is one failure, indeed. At this point, it is the wizard's turn,
Oh no.
who is going to use his action at this point to make an investigation check to get the bottle from Ryu.
Does he do it with disadvantage because he's in the darkness?
You don't know.
Fair enough.
To be fair, this would be like his action. So he picks up the bottle at this point
Heck.
and gets ready to kind of just like almost smash it over Shiloh's head, but can't do that this turn yet.
No one knows that.
Exactly. So, back to the top. What's Ulfaki
Okay.
doing?
Let's force the last shield.
Okay.
Because everything is happening in complete darkness.
How long does shield last until the start of his next turn?
I don't know if it's the start of the end of their next turn, but it's somewhere around that. So the shield is has
Shield
disappeared
is
again.
gone. 19.
I'm debating this now if he's going to use his
Yeah,
last spell slot.
It's until the start of his next turn.
Start of here. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. At this point, he's going to waste his last spell slot. Not too happy about it, but it's going to waste his last spell slot.
Can I use a bullshit point of mine?
Yes. Wait, no. For
Or-
Ulfakri? No.
Or else?
Nope. That's not a
No.
thing.
Great. Then that's it.
All right. Shiloh, you have heard this person wiggle around a little bit.
Mm.
Probably near what seems to be Ryu's unconscious body.
Mm.
Other than that, what do you want to do? You do see the shield pop up for the third time.
Yeah.
Throw
what
him
do-
up the
what-
cliff.
I mean, roll an attack, I guess. I mean, at this point,
Grapple!
Yes.
what grapple? Oh yeah, I tried
Grapple.
gravel as a bonus action.
Not as a bonus action, as an action. You can try to grapple him if you want to.
He has low strength.
To be fair, if you're against the grapple, you can use Dex as well.
Yeah.
yeah.
Medium back.
Let the paladin use Dex.
No. If you grapple, you have to use Strength. But if
Yeah.
you want to counter the grapple, you can use Athletics or Acrobatics.
God damn it! Do I grapple? Oh.
It's your call.
Yeah, I try to go for the grapple.
Okay. I will say you will be doing this in darkness, so you will be doing this at disadvantage, but it's against him at this case. So if I roll like shit, then, I mean, that happens. 13? Okay. That's an 11.
Hey.
Nice. there we go.
So you like kind of feel around for the shield, kind of like put your hand through the shield and just grab him by the collar, and you're currently grappling him. So that's your action. What do you want to do with it?
Can I throw him over the ledge and just like toss him? Like, and would he have dropped the book because he's holding a book, right?
He has a book like in like his side pouch. He's not holding it per se. It's just, you know, a description
Yeah.
to tell Jedediah that he's a wizard.
Could I grab the book and then maybe, yeah, I mean, not toss him over because that's going to be another action, isn't it?
Yeah, you pretty much have to pick if you want to pick up the book or you want to toss him over. Your call.
You couldn't use your movement to run him over it. You'd go with him, but
it'd be just out of reach with like movement because he'd be at half
Yes.
movement. But like I think Shiloh's strength is 16, 18. What is it?
16.
16. I mean, with a 16, I'd let you make a check to try to chuck him.
Defenestrate him. Come on.
There's no window here. How do you defenestrate him?
Yeah, but then I wouldn't have the book.
Yeah, indeed.
But it's in his satchel.
Yeah, like in his wizardy cloak thingy, sort of.
But if you throw him off, we'd be able to see him.
Like, could I throw him off and try to yank his cape at the same time? Could snap his neck while I do so.
I will say for D&D balancing reasons that you will have to pick one.
Fair. I want to minor illusion a window.
Can I swing from a chandelier and get advantage?
If you would have been
Was he
inside
surprised?
the cave, yes. He is surprised that something got through his shield. That is true. Your call.
God, I don't know if I want to throw him because that book might hold valuable clues to our quest. So it's like,
Your call.
Then we just go and get it when we kill him.
like out of character, we can discuss this, right? What would you guys like me to do? Because yeah, I mean, would he be thrown towards where we were sleeping earlier?
Yes.
Yeah.
That's the ledge, right?
Just down the ledge is where we were.
Yes.
Yeah, fuck it, I chuck him. Yeah,
Okay.
Yay.
Make an
I'll
athletics
try to.
check.
that would be a normal flat roll, right?
Yeah, it's just at this point it doesn't really matter if you see him. Like, there's a large enough area where you can
Nice,
chuck him
nice.
that it doesn't fucking matter. Okay, so you all of a sudden, Jed and Sequita, what you actually see is you see the darkness all of a sudden like rising a little bit, which is the point where Shiloh picks him up. You don't see that, and then at some point you actually see the darkness just like. And you just see Shiloh standing there in this pose, like she's just thrown something. At which point both of you are like, "Oh, okay." He's gonna make a deck save just to see if he like holds on. Yeah, no, fuck that. not even slightly. Yeah, okay. I'm gonna roll like a shit ton of damage now.
Nice.
Oh, he's fucked.
Good.
Boned.
Oh yeah, he's exactly fucked. That's beautiful. You just
Dead?
like chuck him, and he like tries to hold on to the ledge, but like his fingers kind of like scrape, and you can like the moment he falls down, you actually see these like 3 lines at the side of the cliff where he's tried to grab onto it.
Like, I would imagine our bedrolls and stuff are still there, right?
Something like that. So like,
Please tell me I aimed it at Ryu's bedroll so it gets nice and
Oh,
splat.
as if you
cold.
could aim that well.
roll me percentile
I
dice. If
say-
you roll below 20, then I'll give it to you.
Come on.
Uh,
Come on.
Come on. Oh, damn it.
Oh!
Right next to it. Right next to it.
Some minor splashes to be had.
But yeah, you all of a sudden hear the. At which point you see the darkness dissipate. You also see an unconscious Ryu in front of your feet.
Right. Oh, shit.
Shit.
I
That's
gently
not
kick
worth it.
him in the side to see if he wakes up. Like,
He-
oi, you lazy bastard.
So Ryu,
was-
you feel another. No, I'm kidding.
Wait, hang on, I need to do something.
God damn it.
Do I care enough to heal?
Seeing that, like, Sequita watches that and goes, "Ooh, not bad." And then in her head, but she's like, meh. But then sees Ryo on the floor and goes, "Oh, for fuck's sake."
Not
He's going
again.
to walk over to Ryu. Instead of using her head, kick him, but at the same time cast Cure Wounds.
Okay. I love how popular Ryu is at this point.
I just had a severe Archer moment right there.
Yeah.
Because an ant was running across my arm, and I was like, "Do you want ants? Because that's how you get ants."
And Ryu heals for 10 HP.
Oh wow, damn.
Nice.
Okay.
Almost
Using
back up
my-
to full.
Yeah.
Using my last spell slot.
Yeah, Can I use a hit die to heal up at this point?
Not right now.
If you take a short rest, because your short
I mean,
rest was
we
now interrupted.
Technically, it was interrupted, yeah. So
Yeah.
We have to
I
start
do
again.
suggest we continue it.
you can.
Can I rush down and stabilize the dude?
At this point, he was chucked off of a fucking cliff. Like,
He's done for?
he's fucked.
Dead.
Okay, then I take the book.
But I will say one thing the moment you go down and you see the body like crumpled up there, there is something strange that happens as the body itself and falls apart into shadows. The book is still there though.
Is the vial with
yes,
the red liquid still there?
The vial is with you at this point.
Yeah. Oh, I thought he took it away from me.
Oh, right,
Oh
he
god
did
damn
take
it!
it
The
away.
dangerous-looking vial is with the show queen. Oh,
No,
great.
he took the vial back, right? I already forgot about that. So the vial would also still be with him.
Yeah. Also,
Nice.
Ryan, thanks Sequida for saving once more.
Speaking of
Here we
which,
go.
I'm actually gonna roll percentile dice to see if the vial breaks or not.
It's like when a car crashes off a cliff and.
Yeah, I totally forgot he had the vial. That would have changed my choice. Potentially changed my choice there. But yeah.
I'll say, like what? There is a 75% chance that it breaks, so 75 or above. 80. Vial doesn't break.
This time it's 5% and percentage points and auto advantage. Excellent.
Dips on the vial. Oh no, dips on the
no, actually, Shiloh would be already dead, right? She would be down that ledge quite quickly, so she would grab the book and the vial, and she would examine the vial.
I mean,
already had your action. I still have my action.
That's true.
I'm closer.
It's true, but we're out of initiative, aren't we?
Yeah, but technically, Jet is closer to the ledge than you are.
Yeah.
I will say, Jet, make an athletics check with advantage because there's a rope.
I want to have that book,
14, yeah, you would be the first one to get there, technically.
Here. And I hold up the vial, but I take the book.
Okay.
Yeah, but before Shiloh would get there after you. Of course. Do I need to do the check? Because
I mean, you have a +5 to your athletics. You have advantage. You're fine.
That's what I thought. Yeah, Shiloh would ask to examine it because that was her purpose in the first place, to examine the vial.
Okay.
Like she takes the book. Thanks, Jedediah for that. But,
can I help with the?
To be fair, Jed, you would pretty much immediately realize that this is a wizard's book.
So who took the book and who took the vial?
So Jed took the book and shows the vial to Shiloh. I'm assuming Shiloh then takes the vial, pretty much.
Yeah, I think we would both do an Arcana check on it.
You can if you want to.
Shitty how I am at it.
Fine, I'll take it if I can.
Yeah, sure. Go for it.
I mean, we're both examining it. Oh, holy shit.
Nice.
Oh shit.
No,
I've been out that far.
Yeah, indeed. Jed, you
by the idiot paladin.
You have like this weird inkling in the back of your mind of like you've seen something similar to this before. However, Shiloh, your immediate instinct is this is like a sort of orangey liquid inside of the vial. Which immediately reminds you of something known as either Alchemist's Fire or Alcahest's Fire, which are two versions of kind of... They have a similar effect. Alcahest's Fire is just more unstable, but also more powerful. Pretty much if this hits something, it puts them on fire. Easy enough. However, with your Arcana check and with the fact that you're a paladin, the thing that you realize, especially once you start like looking at this... You get the same sensation that you had from your divine sense. Because apparently it did not come from the person, it came from the vial.
It's bad. So, you would still want to short rest?
Yeah, I need to spend that hit. I'm like on 6 HP left, which is bad for the attack.
Alright, at this point I am not going to interrupt you, so by all means take your short rest.
Can I take a couple of minutes to investigate which spells are in the book?
Yeah, I will type them out quickly, because I do have a list. It's a list of 10 spells.
Tell you what, I'll spend them both.
Nice.
Full health, that's good.
Ooh.
Shit.
Ooh, that's nice. Ooh, he's a bit of an illusionist.
Yep.
Bit of Harry Houdini.
Almost like there was a subtle hint with the illusionary wall.
We're actually taking a short rest.
Yes.
So we know that the wall is his work as well. I mean, he probably would have sensed that somehow.
Let me put it like this: the moment you go, you would go back into the cave.
We would go investigate it. Yeah.
I only count 9 spells.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, apparently I forgot to choose a 10th spell, so I played with 9. So there's only 9 in there. My apologies.
Okay.
Thank God.
I'm using my hit
So
die for the 1 hit
we've
point I'm
investigated
missing.
this place.
Yeah.
What was the essence of the quest again?
Kill
Investigate this, right?
Clear out and get as much information as you could.
Yeah, let's go back.
So, Jed, you're looking at this book pretty well,
Yes.
though, right? There's 2 more small things that I should probably mention, which is 1, at kind of like the back of the book, as you kind of like flip through it, you would notice that there is a small piece of paper with symbols that you don't really recognize immediately.
Okay.
And the name of the person who originally owned this book would also be on there, which I will quickly look at, is Donovan Ferris.
Donovan.
The name would be kind of at the front of the book, but I had to find the names, which is why I didn't.
Yeah, I mean, I'm guessing
Varys.
that's common knowledge for us all now.
Yes. I show.
Hey, look, I'm saying something.
I show the piece with the small piece of paper with symbols to the party to see if anyone can read it. If it, I don't know. Is it blank?
If you all look at it, you can't immediately make heads or tails off of it.
Okay.
Is it Abyssal, Celestial, Common, Elvish, or Infernal?
It is none of those.
Oh dear. Yeah, I can't read it.
I would like to cast comprehend languages as a ritual
Okay.
to see if it's
Piprine.
yeah.
Okay. I am quickly gonna look something up.
This spell doesn't decode secret messages in a text or a glyph, such as an arcane sigil that isn't part of a written language.
Okay. In doing so, you would then realize that this is indeed a coded message.
God damn.
And that is the reason that probably none of you can read it.
Pleasure doing business with you. Okay, so now that we are all well rested, let's see what is behind the back wall.
So what is behind curtain number 5?
Yeah, right. So as you kind of climb back up, I'm not going to ask checks for that. It's fine. You kind of get to the second part of the map that I hid because I figured out how to do that in Fantasy Grounds. So impressed with myself.
Oh.
You kind of walk past where the illusory wall would have been. The thing is, you wouldn't find much except for this basic camp that would have been set up. Meaning a bedroll, some basic supplies, basic food. This was apparently a place where both this person and the demonic entities that you saw kind of put their heads down ever since yesterday, ever since the attack. However, if you kind of look through his stuff, you would find 20 gold pieces. 22 gold pieces, actually. So yeah.
Let's all share the 4 gold pieces.
Thank you.
4 gold pieces and 4 silver, if you want to be exact about it.
Nice.
Hell yeah.
Pass.
Jonas,
Is
get
there
4 gold.
anything else of interest in here that we can see, or I can, if I have a good look around, because Sue's going to have a good look around, see.
Make an
Is there
investigation
anything
check.
Not great,
Uh,
but yeah. 10.
10. I mean, with being a ranger and having a little bit of experience in like staying outdoors and stuff, one of the things that would surprise you a little bit is the fact that although this camp at first glance seems to have been set up yesterday, which would make sense with the timeline, it seems to be older. It seems as if this is a place that's been used every now and again.
Right. So it would appear that this has been here a while, but they don't use it all the time.
yes.
Almost like a staging ground.
That's the final can.
Oh. Is there any way we can collapse the cave entrance so they can't use it anymore?
I was thinking about that as well, actually.
You can certainly try.
Does anyone
Can-
have any explosives?
You have
No.
alchemist fire.
I mean, I can maybe smack it with my hammer and casting booming blade on it or something. Not that it's gonna do much, because the extra damage is never gonna proc because
Proc,
the wall
technically.
doesn't exactly move.
Indeed.
Drink.
The wall doesn't move. What?
Yeah.
What sorcery is this? That wall that was previously there moved. Why doesn't this one?
Yeah.
I mean,
No, if you guys want to try to like collapse it, you can try. You're just gonna have to tell me how.
I don't.
We have the Hellfire stuff.
If I was, no, that wouldn't work. Never mind.
Can I like feel around the wall to make sure that this is like the final illusionary wall?
You feel
Just go
around.
like, la, la, la,
the
la,
end
la.
is actually a wall. Yeah,
Okay.
pretty sure.
Just to be safe. Yeah, I don't really have anything that could possibly do it. Like, I could smack it with a hammer, but that's about it. That's the only thing I have.
It depends on how long you take. If you take a little while, you can probably like try to find, points
Can
in
I
there.
first look if there are weak spots? Investigate
Make
there
an
are.
investigation check.
And I
I could have. Yeah.
I mean, if you still want to add a d4, it's fine.
Yes. Ryu will give guidance with the thunders.
18. I mean, you find like the thing is, these were fire demons. There were a couple of bomb drop demons. There's a pretty big chance that there's like a moment where one of those fuckers just like whoops and like started a little bit of the collapse. So you do find like a couple of weak spots about halfway through the like corridor before the main cave that seem to be slightly weaker. You just need to exert enough pressure there in order to kind of have this collapse, and then make sure that you don't end up underneath the rubble.
yes.
Okay,
If
well.
only I was leveled up,
If only.
then I would have friendship. I cast light because
I assumed so. Don't worry about it.
we need to be well lit if we want to do this.
I mean,
Okay.
can Elvakri in some way use her? If she can imbue a weapon with ice, could she not like somehow manage to freeze the water, the moisture in the walls, to freeze it, to expand it, to make it collapse?
Elvakri healed with the short rest, right? Jen?
Yes, yes. We
You could
would do this.
try something like that, yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Make if you want to try that, you will have to take the damage from the thingy. Minus 1 point of damage. And then make an intelligence with proficiency, because this is technically sort of an attack roll, but not really. So intelligence with proficiency, because this is more one of her abilities.
Good job.
7, like Elvakri starts to freeze parts of the wall, but at this point it doesn't seem to be like really enough to
Okay.
break it by itself.
Can I cast Burning Hands on the spot that she added water to make like a steam? Like hot water, steam, a lot of pressure.
That's a
Sure.
rapid cool stone, yeah.
And then I can try and smack it, maybe. I don't know.
Do two
Yeah,
things
so
for me.
just-
Roll
This will just weaken it.
intelligence proficiency and roll the damage for your burning hands.
Everyone, get out!
Okay, well, Ryu takes a step back.
Sigrida's just standing at the entrance, ready to try and help anyone that needs it. Because she's calmed down now. She's all right.
And then damage.
Her hair's turned back blue again.
The moment you do this, Elvakri kind of like adds a little bit of additional ice so that you really have like this nice bit of like combination of steam and water that kind of pops out. And you do notice how like the walls themselves start to become really wet, and there's like a little bit of pressure building up. Pretty much if one of you gives it like a good smack, a good chance you'll break it.
Come on, Shiloh.
Shiloh, would you like to do the honors? And I give like my giant warhammer. I was like, huh? You know you want to. Just pretend it's me. Always pretend it's me.
That's just a weird thing to say, to be honest.
Oh, if she did that, then she'd fall unconscious. Again.
Okay.
Exactly, the wall will fall.
I mean, I tried to bash in the wall with his hammer.
So, first of all, Secreta, you get a bullshit point for that. Because nice. Okay,
Huzzah.
make
Right.
make a melee attack roll.
Yeah, I don't have a warhammer in my stats, but just a melee
It's the
attack roll
same
for
as your
three.
halberd, technically. So.
Oh, oops.
Oh!
Yeah, you
20.
just like, and you actually start noticing how the cavern starts to collapse, slightly in on you as well, though. So make an athletics check.
Can't I
I
shove Ryu in front of me to cushion the blow a bit?
Oh.
Right, use my precious weapon. First of all, how fucking dare you?
20.
Yes.
Easy enough. You just run out, and you notice how the
Nice.
cavern very much like collapses behind you. Not entirely, just like mostly the corridor, of course, but yeah, it's
Oh,
collapsed. Oh, for God's
Good.
sake.
no, my camera's just died.
F.
Rest in peace, camera.
For some reason, my computer's not detecting technical difficulties. Carry on.
All right. Well, so you have collapsed the tunnel.
And
Which
my
is
camera.
what you do. Exactly. That's how Shiloh got the 20. Like, just threw the camera in there and then ran.
Hit it so hard it broke real life.
Yes, exactly.
Okay.
So what now?
Now Ryu would like his warhammer back.
Oh yeah, I mean,
I
filthy,
think we,
disgusting thing.
Throw it down the hill and say
Ow.
fetch.
we can head back
Don't really.
to Mace Virilis because
Yeah,
Okay.
let's head back and
Yeah.
Yeah, we should probably head back.
hand in the quest.
We technically still haven't done the wolf thing, but I guess we'll do that another day, because I'm pretty sure everyone is out of spell slots at this point.
Well, if we do a long rest before we do the wolf thing along the way.
Yeah.
we can do the wolf thing tomorrow.
We are,
Because-
however, on the side of a frozen mountain. It's not going to be a very comfortable 8 hours.
Yeah, I mean, I would suggest we move down the mountain first.
Yeah. Also, it's not that late yet that you can just take a long rest here, so you'll probably get back to relics before you ever like have to take a long rest. It wasn't that far of a trip.
I want to go back to relics. Okay, I'm not.
We have to go back.
Relax, man. Relax. Damn. All right. So, as you kind of start traveling back, there's not really much that occurs in that time frame. It's relatively simple travel back. You get back. You go back through like the gates. You just see the guards kind of look at you. See a very burned Ryu a
Ooh.
a very burnt Ryu and Shiloh, technically.
Can we take some demon heads with us?
You
Probably
Still
left
kind
the
of.
small demons that we killed. The one that flew outside. The 6 that flew outside.
No, it would look awesome if the one we stuck on one of Shiloh's javelins would still be there. If she's just carrying the javelin with it like that, like a banner.
Yes.
You can probably you can probably take like a couple of the heads, indeed, if you want to. So you
Yes.
can
Just
do
a
that.
head, that would work.
Yeah, I put one on the spike of my halberd, obviously.
Okay, cool. At which point
Awesome.
you do see a couple of the guards kind of look at that, kind of like, huh, nice.
We did it, Relics.
Nice.
Hey.
The moment you get into the city, though, there's more people that are freaked out by the fact that there's like demon heads in their city that are moving up and down.
And like 2 people that are like completely charred.
Yeah,
So,
you know, it's like, what the fuck is going on here? But there's people more people are avoiding you than are really looking at you at this point. But yeah, you are back in Relics, so what do you specifically want to do, if I might ask?
Hand in the quest, we need that sweet, sweet money.
Honestly, the first thing we should do is report back that at least we got rid of them, and then go and find somewhere to fall asleep.
Yeah.
Or at least get hammered.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean,
why not both?
Or both.
It seems like a bad idea to go to sleep while we still have demon heads in our possession. Probably more handy to hand in the quest first.
Yeah.
Point very much taken. So you guys can easily enough, you know, if you go back to the 2nd level of Relics, it's easy enough to find Virulus's hideout, I guess. He has like a little bit of a house that he's like rebuilt to be able to greet people that wish to speak to him. It's not much, you know, it's still a small house. He's paying this on Miserii pay, not on Relic's army pay. But it's, you know, fun enough. There's like a little bit of a nest on top, not that he ever uses it, but hey. So you kind of walk in and you actually notice how Mace Virulus is kind of sitting at his desk, kind of just looking through a couple of pages. Looks up, looks back down, looks back up. Sees like a couple of demon heads. Ha!
And, I would like to say that in the way of entering Relics and the building, Ryu suddenly realized he has prestidigitation and would like to clean himself up and also Shiloh a little bit, if she
Okay.
allows it.
Sure. You are clean.
Would you like some help as well?
I mean, I suppose.
Yeah, there you go.
You are
It's
clean.
yeah.
You feel like you've just taken a bath.
Wonderful.
So Virulus kind of just looks up at the demon heads that you've like piked on your weapons and stuff. Looks at it. Huh. That's not something you see every day. Nice.
What, demons? Yeah, we do.
Demon heads on pikes. That's you don't see that every day. Demons, yeah.
Well, get used to it. I'm not actually saying this in character.
Good to know.
That should be Ryu saying that. Really, get used to it.
Yeah.
Point very much taken. Regardless, I have this weird feeling that you've done something I asked for.
The demons that fled are now dead.
Yes.
There wasn't
Good.
just demons.
There
do you
was a wizard as well.
I pointed.
But no worries, we took him out easily with no casualties.
It was
It
a
was
wizard.
Except him, of course.
It was a human wizard, right?
Yes.
There was a human wizard going by the name of Donovan Varys.
I mean,
Like, the moment you mentioned wizard, you actually see him kind of like squint a little bit because at that point he's like, aha, we got him. Then you state the name and he looks at you. What'd you say?
The book that I found from him, and I take out the book, is from Donovan Varys. Yes. Donovan Varys, look, it says it right here.
You kind of like see him look down, look at like a little bit of a cupboard next to him, open it up, pick out like a bunch of papers, kind of like start going through them a little bit.
Oh no, he died a couple of years ago.
And at which point, I wasn't gonna say that, but which point he just like picks up a page. No, but he is one of ours.
Oh shit.
What, Mysterii?
Yep.
Oh,
Well, shit.
that complicates things.
Fuck. And you actually legitimately see him like the entire time that you've seen him, he's like kept himself strong in front of you because he has to as like a leader. This is the moment where just everything drops and he just like drops down the paper. Fuck.
Hey, he's walking again. Hey.
He also had alchemist fire on him.
What? Alchemist?
Don't tell him that. That's mine. Mine.
Oh, it's fine. He had it on him. It's ours now, but he had it on him.
Alchemist fire. You mean like the type they make back at the relics of old? That's great.
I guess so.
You just see him like look at this, like he doesn't really know what to do with this new information.
Can't have a bottle though. Mine. Not yours. Mine.
Can we ask who this Donovan Varys was, or is it like an important person, or is it just like a random soldier? Or?
Not important. Just one of our guards at the wall. I don't know him personally. It's just this is what I was afraid of. There have been a lot of reports of dead Mysterii, some of them just MIA, which we assume have been dragged down into the sewers, have just not been found yet, have burned to a crisp. Donovan was in that list. So, apparently, we do have a leak with the Mysterii, which is a problem. And now I need to fix that. Because
well, if it helps in any way, at the very least, if he did help the demons get into the city, at the very least he's dead.
Yes, he's very much dead. Yeah, the moment he died, he vanished into thin air.
What do you mean vanished?
Poof.
Yeah, poof. He became a shadowy, smoky stuff, and just.
The moment you start talking about that, you do see like his eyes squint a little bit again. You see him think. Huh. Interesting.
Well, what does that mean?
I don't know. But it is not the first time I've heard of that. There's been a couple of incidents with people dying, but their bodies just disintegrating into shadows and darkness and nothing being found except for maybe a couple of objects. But we haven't really been able to find the source of that, I guess. Or where that comes from or why it happens. It usually happens on people that, just they're gone. It's not like we don't really know what it is. The Mage Academy has been looking into it, but other than that...
Do you have like a list of the people that died that way? Because maybe there's like a connection.
The Academy would have that, we wouldn't. We just find isolated cases and, have to bring them to the Academy because they're researching it. But we don't, amongst the people that we had, I think we had like 3 cases in the last month. Something like that. There wasn't really a connection. It was just a couple of them.
Were any of them in any sort of important roles?
Or no, not really. Just lower...
They were just grunts.
Yeah, pretty much.
Just out of sheer curiosity, is there a bounty on random bomb dropping demons out right now? Do we like? Is it like?
If we started
staff
handing like bounties out for every single demon that was killed right now, we would be out a lot of money.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
yeah,
You never.
yeah. If you find something big and kill it, then maybe.
Okay. One last question. Do you recognize these symbols? And I show him the piece of paper.
Kind of like picks it up, looks through it. Some sort of code, I'm assuming.
Yeah.
I know a couple of people that might be able to crack it, but other than that,
Okay.
seems like underground work. Other than that, nothing much.
And who would those people be?
I mean, first people you'd think about would be the diamonds. The underground network of relics, mostly. The only people that seem to find it fine that there's demons running around. Assholes.
Okay.
Other than that, if there's other people that just don't want people to know what they're up to, I mean, I could think of the noble families as well. They're all trying to, communicate to their underlings without anyone knowing. Yeah, there's a couple of options.
Okay.
Could you set us up with a member from the diamonds that is the least morally repulsive?
The one you could trust the most.
I don't
Yes.
personally know any members of the diamonds. I usually kill members of the diamonds.
Ah,
Whoops.
okay.
Have any members of the diamonds been, like, turning into smoke if they were killed?
You seem kind of think. Not that I'm aware of.
Okay.
Would it be hard to believe that the diamonds weren't just accepting the fact that demons were here, but they were in fact in some way in league with them?
Oh, that would be completely understandable. The reason they're called the diamonds is because several of them tend to take deals with the demons in order to defeat them. They feel like using their own strength against them is a completely legit thing to do. The thing is, they usually don't realize what kind of a cost that brings with it.
Yeah, Shiloh is like completely appalled at this as a paladin. It's like, what? Like, no words for it.
So would it be hard to believe that the diamonds could then, say, infiltrate the Massarii, the army, or the Mage Academy to get to places within the city to make their dealings easier?
That would not even slightly surprise me. If they tried or even did it. Honestly, it wouldn't surprise me if Donovan had something to do with it. Although, again, I don't know if he's actually a member of, or in league with the Diamonds.
For now, there's no way of telling, unless we decode this message.
Does Donovan have any family that we need to...
Family, not really. He had a squadron that he, did. That he did patrols with. A group of 3 people whose names escape me at the moment.
Okay.
But I can look that up for you if you want to talk to them.
Maybe they would know more if he was involved with a malicious organization. If they are the closest to it, maybe.
Possibly. I don't particularly know, but it might be a good place to look, I guess. I will see if I can find them. And I will tell you as soon as I do. And I'll have this message decrypted as quickly as possible. I don't know how fast that'll be.
Can you, just copy the symbols that we take the original with us?
If you give me a minute, sure. And he just, picks up, finds like a paper somewhere between like this giant stack of papers he already has. Kind of looks at it. It's not important. Just like takes a little bit of something to write with. Starts copying the symbols. Also making sure to also copy the specific markings. Trying to also have like the brush strokes, quote unquote, the penmanship.
Just take a picture of it with your phone. It'd be much easier.
Yes. With your telestone.
With your telestone, sorry.
Liam, come on. Your camera just broke. We can't do that right now.
It's back on now.
Oh, right. Yeah. Does a pretty nice job, actually. Rolls a 20. So it's almost a duplicate, pretty much, that he creates.
Great.
Nice.
I was gonna head back to the Mage Academy if anyone wants to come.
What time of day is it about now?
At this point, it would be late afternoon.
We have some time.
We could go and ask at the Mage Academy about these random poofing away bodies.
Yes,
apparently they're more knowledgeable about it.
Yeah, that seems like a good idea.
All right. Before you leave, Virilis does say one thing and kind of looks at you and is like, one question. What are you planning on doing with the information that Donovan was one of ours?
Good question.
Depends on how well we're getting paid for this information.
Jesus fucking Christ, man.
Oh wait, no, I'm a paladin. I can't say that.
I mean, if you're an evil paladin, not all paladins are good.
Yeah, actually, I need some money to get to get some extra spells in my spell book since I just found spell book. No, for now the info is best kept in a small circle because we don't know who else it was with Donovan, who else was working with him, so we don't want to rustle the wrong leaves.
All right. That's actually very much appreciated.
So you said that you gave us some initial trust. Now we need to give you some trust back.
That's appreciated. That's why I'm asking. There would be a bag of 200 gold pieces at the front door if you want to take it.
Squeeder rushes out the door.
And I'm out, dude.
See you later.
Well, Ryu's making an exit, and he just
No, she won't rush out of the room, but she'll just look around, but try and make sure she's closest to the door so she's the first one out.
All right.
and to grab the gold. She's not going to hoard it, though. Don't worry.
Got it.
Yes.
So it's a bag of 200 gold pieces, pretty much.
Okay.
If you need us,
I will split it evenly between the four of us.
The 4 of us or the 5?
5, I would assume.
the 5 of us.
Oh, sorry. Yes, Ryu. I forgot about you.
Wow.
Okay, between the 5 of us.
Thank you.
Oh, inner party love. It's beautiful.
How can you forget about Ryu? He has the most
Annoyingly
thunderous...
pretty
not-
difficult.
It's not Ryu. It's
Easy.
Ryu.
It's pretty easy. Yeah.
See, apparently even the DM gets it.
Yes.
Yeah,
But,
but
yeah, about annoying people, spoken about annoying people, what happened to your hair? It turned red-ish.
She doesn't really know what happened. I mean, it's behind her head. She didn't see it herself.
Okay, so you know, like, now you have blue hair, but from the middle it started to turn red. Just yeah, at the end fight with the wizard. He who shall not be named.
Oh, you mean the guy who? No.
Let's go with no news.
So just so you know, you have different colored hair. from now and again. I'll tell you when it happens again.
Doesn't surprise me. This wouldn't be the first time I've heard that my hair has changed color.
Always into red?
No, not always. Sometimes green, sometimes the different shade of blue, sometimes the entirely black.
Okay. And is it always when you're angry or when you're
No.
strong?
I mean,
Kitty.
I can do it at will. And when she says that, her hair turns bright yellow.
Fits with my robes.
Yeah.
How
And
fast
then,
can you change them?
whenever I want.
Can you make it yellow, blue, yellow, blue, yellow, blue, yellow, blue?
She
Yeah.
doesn't indulge him in that. She just turns it back to blue.
Then I think Shiloh just slaps Ryu across the face at that point.
I would
I'm
like
not
to
doing
see
that.
that.
Yes, I can do that. But sometimes it just happens by instinct. I don't know. People call it mood hair.
Huh. Mood hair. Okay, so you were in a red mood just this afternoon. Just so you know. Okay.
Couldn't imagine why.
Red, angry.
Red love. I don't know.
Take from it what you will. I'm not going to speculate.
I'll keep an eye on it.
She hands him his gold and just turns away.
Oh yes. Thank you. If you ever need us for anything, Mr. Mace, whatever it is.
Who are you going to call?
Well, clearly not the Mysterii.
Are we getting paid for this? This is like, I mean,
No, we literally just got paid.
Yeah, you literally just got like 200 gold
I'm
pieces.
handing out the shares of money.
good.
Everybody got
Which I
40 gold
believe
pieces.
is 40 gold each.
Yes, indeed. I love how I can just divide these numbers by 5. In the other campaign, it's like divided by 7. It's like,
How much is it for the full set of steel armor? Like full set of blade armor?
Plate, 2,500 gold pieces.
25!
500. Damn.
2,500 gold pieces, yeah. Splint is like 400.
But it's like, full plate is 1,500 in the normal book. But here it's more expensive.
Wait, no.
Love it.
Wait, what? No. Wait, what?
Yeah, I think it's
Full
1,500
plate,
as well.
1,500.
It is? Apparently I made a mistake. I thought it was 2,500.
Whoa, I know more about some shit from D&D than Legendary. Achievement
I'm
unlocked.
so sorry for not knowing the
Unlocked.
exact price of every single object that I never use because I never have to pay for shit because I'm the DM. I'm so sorry.
But it is your job as DM to know the prices so we know what we're paying.
Yeah.
Not if you can look it up.
You're screwing with the economy, man.
There is no economy. That's the entire bloody point.
Yeah.
We're in
Why do
another
you-
Great Depression.
Why do you think you're only getting paid 200 gold pieces?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's like
Because Virilus is a tight bastard.
That too, but details.
I
Should
got-
have threatened them more clearly.
Oh,
Yes.
well.
Oh,
You can certainly
Any money
try.
is appreciated.
We don't threaten people to pay us more.
yes.
You of all
Let's
people
head
should
out.
know that.
Valkyrie probably would, but
Yeah.
she's not.
Well, I
here.
guess we head towards the colleges now.
Okay.
See what we can get for information.
All right, it's good. The college, I mean, is easy enough to find, especially since there's probably 2 amongst you that know where it is pretty well.
Isn't that on a different level?
That is on the 4th
Yeah.
level. Yes.
It's on the 4th, and Virilus was on the 2nd.
Yes, exactly.
So we've gone up 2 levels.
Yes.
Hey, level
Hey.
4. I did say it.
Nice try, dude. Nice try. Regardless, so pretty much the academy, you can pretty much imagine it as like one of the nicest buildings in Relics, apart from the palace itself, probably, which most of you have probably never seen. The thing is, it's this large building. I just always imagined my mage academies as Hogwarts because I'm lazy. Thanks, Liam. Thanks. I love you too.
Yep.
But anyway, pretty much it's this very large building in Relics. There's a lot of mages, wizards, sorcerers, other people walking in and out. It's a pretty busy place, especially at this point. So you walk up to the college itself. It's pretty large. It has about like, I think, well, I mean, to be fair, on the outside it would be smaller than it looks on the inside because wizards. But yeah.
Time Lords? What, sorry.
No, that is in like 10 levels or something.
Oh shit.
Then I'm gonna make you fight Time Lords. Regardless, what do you want to do specifically here? Just go in and.
I would like to go to the library to see if I can find a book on the symbols that's from the coded messages.
Okay.
And let the rest deal with just asking like.
Okay.
So
that will take a little bit. So what are the others doing at the same time?
I think if she'll also, we're in the Mage Academy, right?
Yes.
She would probably follow Jed to the library because she wants to follow every kind of lead that she might be able to get. She wants to go there and try and find in the library if there's any like mention or whatever, or any maybe even images of this tiefling that we've seen now twice.
Okay.
Because she thinks that there's no reason to believe he's the same age as us. He could be centuries old. Could be thousands of years old. We have no idea. So she wants to try and find anything she can find about him, if there is anything.
Okay. Shiloh and Ryu, what are the two of you doing while they're researching?
Is there gambling to be had?
In the Mage Academy, no.
The Mage Academy.
I mean, the mages, what else can they do? It's boring here.
I suddenly want to open up a
fireballs.
casino called the Mage Academy.
Once you have money, you might be able to do that. Oh, wait.
I don't know. Would Ryu be able to find like the place where he used to like practice his what do you say, life's work, I guess, before he got
Probably.
you know. Yeah, he's just gonna go there and see if the room is available or something to just relive some memories.
Okay.
Good times. Good times.
Sure. And then Shiloh just looks for gambling.
Yeah, unless I can go hit a training dummy in hopes of getting level 3, yeah.
Sure.
Go 1v1 a random student.
You can hope to get level 3.
Wandering around, fucking challenging people to a duel, going 1v1 me, bro.
All right. Jed and Sequida make investigation checks. Jed with advantage because this would technically be a place that you would know pretty well. So.
Yay.
Investigation. Teleportation.
Oh.
19.
God damn it. You're not gonna out-investigate me.
Or is he?
No, I'm not.
Nope.
I wasn't far off, though. I wasn't far off, at least. Equaling.
No.
Sequida, for you, the thing is, right, you're looking for a very specific person, or character, or whatever.
Any mentions of someone like that, images, whatever.
Which is someone who is currently active within the city, which means you would have to go to a specific, like, more current research kind of part of the library. With a 19, you wouldn't find images of this character, but you would see the name Coinmaker kind of pop up in reports, specifically reports of events that have happened in the city. These events not necessarily being positive, but also not necessarily being negative. Every now and again, he just pops up, plays a game of life and death with someone, and then sometimes something happens. They also give like a relatively detailed description of the coin, right? Which you've seen with the life and death and then the specific gems on it. So this character has been around in this city for a little while. Because you do see reports pop up, but there's never really been any like evidence that they have any connection to anything that's happened, which is the annoying part. There's questions about him. There's a lot of people that are like wondering because, you know, at some point, you know, he shows up and then like an hour later, the building that he showed up to and played a game at all of a sudden bursts into flames. Or there's another building where someone ends up dead, but, you know, he's like seen, he would be a witness to these things, but he doesn't seem connected to it somehow, some way. So really weird, like...
I find that hard to believe.
That would be kind of the final conclusion of the current reports would indeed be, it's weird that he wouldn't be connected because there's too many coincidences for him not to be connected, but there's nothing directly proving it. He might just be a really unlucky fuck.
How far back would be the first mention of him that I find?
First mention of him?
Like how long ago was the first one?
I'm thinking would be about a year.
Yeah.
Yeah, something like that.
Right. Okay.
So there's that.
And I do find specifically the words coin maker.
Yes, coin maker is a term that is used.
Right,
it seems it usually also with the words he introduces himself as in he did always introduce himself as the coin maker.
Right. Okay.
There's no finding of like another name for him either. There's not like coin maker, aka no, just always the coin maker.
So he's been around at least a year. He hasn't just popped up. Okay.
Indeed. Jed, for you with a 23. As you kind of, for you, this is like mostly, first of all, starting out with like looking between languages, looking at patterns, looking at stuff like that. Maybe a couple of books on, you know, cracking codes or whatever, since you now know that this is probably some sort of encrypted message. The biggest thing that you would find is you would find information on how to crack this sort of a code. And maybe even like where a couple of the symbols come from, seeing that a couple of them seem to be like infernal symbols, some of them seem to be like dwarvish symbols, some of them seem to be human symbols, right? There's like this weird mishmash, but even if you translated all of the words, it wouldn't necessarily make up something. However, with everything that you get, right, basically, usually when you crack codes or when you crack these kinds of messages, there's a couple of steps that you can take. Like, for example, in English, E is the most used letter, so you try to look at what letter gets used the most, you replace it by E's, you replace it by the second used letter, right? And you try to figure it out that way. You're pretty confident that if you take a little while, you might be able to crack the message, but you will have to take a little bit in order to do so.
Okay. Take a little bit as in the rest of the day?
Probably, yeah.
Or a full day? Yeah, okay.
Like you'd be able to like long rest after it, but you'd have to like pretty much your long rest would quote unquote start like immediately after it. Sort of.
Then I'm just gonna go back to group and tell like I'm gonna investigate the code. I think I'm gonna crack it. And then bugger off and meet them tomorrow.
On the way out, I'm assuming that our little research session, we both took the same amount of time ish.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, similarly.
Yeah, so I would ask at the end how his research went.
Yep. Okay.
Fine.
And then I would.
Some are humanoid, like from human script. Some are from dwarf scripts. Just give me a
bunch of stuff taken from here, there, and everywhere.
Yes. But right now I'm getting a gibberish message, but I should get there. Like, give me some basic warning and I'll tell you the code.
If you need any help, I can try.
I can't help you,
Okay.
but maybe Talos can, and I cast guidance on Jed and hope that it somehow helps with the
Thank you, Rai.
identification of the.
If you keep
Yeah.
casting it, maybe.
Probably not.
It
Just
might
gonna-
speed up the process a little bit. Like
Yeah.
a minute.
Yes, Sakura, you're welcome to join me at my small study space. Would you want?
I can. If you
I
would like
mean,
some
Or
aid in
I
this.
see.
I would say, Sakura, you have a little bit of knowledge of, like, underground thingies, probably, as a ranger, especially in this city. So you would probably be able to help him out and speed up the process, I would say that.
Nice.
If you want to, of course.
That's what I was looking for. Because this
Alright.
message seems important, so just want to get it cracked.
Yes.
Alright, so the two of you spend a little bit more in order to crack the code, so to speak, then.
Yeah.
Alright. Ryu, you still practicing in your room? Or are you casting guidance the entire time so they solve it even quicker?
From somewhere else in the building.
I'm gonna actually roll percentage on that because like he would want to help because he wants to feel important, but at the same time he doesn't really give a shit.
Right.
So it's a bit of a mixed bag for him. So I'm gonna like roll percentage. If it's, I don't know, below 33%, he'll help, and otherwise he's gonna just.
Right, what did I miss?
Sakura,
Ryu
Jed,
side-
We're gonna crack the code.
Yep.
Sakura and I are gonna crack the code.
Wait, how do I do this? How do I cast
Right
percentage?
click,
again? Oh, there we go.
right
Yeah.
click the D10.
Meanwhile, still
Nope.
gambling.
Nope.
Okay.
Almost close to a nice number, but no. Ryu's probably just
nice.
gonna sit in the study room and like see what he can find from his previous studies on what he did before, and like, I don't know, reenact one like some of the experiments that he did.
Okay.
The ones that didn't blow up the entire fucking
Oh,
thing,
okay.
right?
I was gonna ask.
Yeah,
Alright.
he's not good. Yeah, he doesn't work there anymore.
I will say, Sakura and Jed, both of you make another investigation check. This is not to see if you can solve it. You can solve it. This is to see how long this takes.
Should be fun.
Nice.
30.
13 and 20. I mean, it goes pretty smoothly, actually. A couple of hours, and you can figure this out. It is starting to, like, get to 7, 8 p.m., but you still have, like, an evening that you can, you know, have. At which point, you figure out what this is. Specifically, this seems to be a message, and one of the things that kind of tips you off is the fact that there is a little bit of a pattern at, like, the start of each sentence. And at a certain point in time, you realize these are dates. As if they're kind of like an agenda of like, this has to happen then, this has to happen then, this has to happen then.
Shit.
So you get hold on, now I need to make sure that I don't fuck this up. You get the fourth, sorry, no, not the fourth, the third of Bellar. It says Pyrrhix shows up. 5th of Bellar. Hold on, that I don't fuck this up. Hold on.
How do you spell Bellar? B?
What?
How do you spell Bellar?
Bellar. Bellar.
Oh.
That's one L off.
Then the so wait, what did I say? The third, the first one. Then the 5th, you see Frost shows up.
Frost.
7th, preparations for takeoff. 8th, the second coming.
The second coming.
The second coming.
The 8th.
The,
Yes.
which date are we in, Bella?
Right now, you are the 2nd of Bellar.
Huh.
Second coming.
Okay, so tomorrow Pyrex shows up.
Is it Pyrex or Pyrix?
Pyrex with an E.
Pyrex. Pyrex?
Yes.
Hey!
Okay, so
Well,
Pyrex, does the name ring a bell to Sakura or me?
It does not.
Huh.
The best you can do is that the first name seems to have something to do with fire. The second one seems to have something to do with ice.
Yes.
Well, that is in fact, what we had to fight a small time back.
Mhm.
So.
Yes.
Pyrex shows up, but where?
And nothing in the message we decoded states anything about locations or anything like that.
Nope.
Just dates and that.
Yes.
Shit. I think we may need to tell the group.
Yes, we should definitely.
All right.
I'm thinking, should we tell Mace Virilis? Or should we not? Because right now it's a good way to see if he shares all information with us. We can still say that we cracked it later if he shits the bed or something.
Honestly, knowing that at least one of their numbers was with them, aiding them,
Yes.
I think it's best we keep this knowledge to ourselves for now. And use our own resources to try and find out what's going on.
Perhaps that's a good idea for.
At the very least, if he is innocent, then he has no knowledge of this. It keeps him in the dark, and it keeps him innocent, and it keeps him out of suspicion from anyone.
Yes. Hey, there are still 6 days until the second coming. We still have 6 days to get him in.
But we know something is happening tomorrow. We just
Yes.
don't know when or what or who.
Okay, Pyrex shows up. Is there still a library clerk?
Yeah, there would be.
Okay. Dear library clerk,
Yeah.
do you
Are you
know
writing a letter?
anyone or anything with the name Pyrex?
They do not.
I mean, I've
Thank
got a
you.
measuring jug in the kitchen with the name written on it, but yeah.
Or the name Frost?
Nope. Same thing.
Or the mention of coming of second nature in one
Second
specific...
coming.
I mean, there's like something. Second coming might have something to do with gods, but that's the best I can probably do.
Okay. No big prophecy about the end of the world as we know it.
No, not really.
It's the end of the world as we know it.
Something to do with God. Okay, good. Let's head back to the group. Tell them
Yeah.
about 4 dates we found.
All right.
Yep.
And then get some rest then.
Well, I'm still waiting to see if I win anything with gambling, to be fair.
Make an
God damn it.
intelligence gambling tools
You-
check.
You win a lifetime addiction.
That too, but let's see if he wins money first. How much are you betting?
Yes. 9 gold pieces, because I have -1 intelligence.
Okay.
You're a not very smart paladin. Wow.
Yeah, they pick you clean.
F. Yeah, you are playing at a wizards college thing, so smart people.
In
They
and
know how
out
to
they're
count.
using telepathy to see what cards you've got.
Or they count the cards and they quick maths.
Quick maths.
2 + 2 is 4.
Indeed.
Man's not up.
Well, we were in fact taught a couple of minutes ago. Or
I
hours
go
ago,
all
so,
in. Alchemist Fire Vial.
So-
all in.
Anyway,
Oh,
does anything have to happen before you take a long rest, or
Nope.
I don't think so.
Where are we taking the long rest?
that's up to you?
The same house we went to yesterday.
Okay.
From a
Fine.
dead person that's still dead, I hope.
Alright.
Yeah, they are.
Okay.
Whew.
For the first 4 hours,
Mm-hmm.
as I only need 4 for a long rest,
Mm-hmm.
Secreta is going to find the nearest pub and drink as much as she possibly can within that time.
Okay.
Oof.
Give me like 5 gold pieces for that. And
Accepted.
you'll be fucking wasted.
That's the intent.
All
Seems
my
like a good deal.
friends are wasted.
But anyway, you all take your long rest in the house, which means you
Yay.
get back all of your stuff, and you are now level 3.
Yay! Can you give a long
Yeah.
rest to the combat
So-
tracker?
Yeah, I'm gonna need that
I
as well.
can indeed.
Thank you.
Oh, wait, hold on. Wrong button. Wrong button. Where's my... Ah, there it is. Whee! There you go.
Hey, 20 HP.
So, is there anyone who wants to roll their HP?
Nope.
I'm gonna
But I
stay
want to
with this.
see what would have happened if I did.
Okay,
So
sure.
this is not official. I'll take the median.
Wait, if you don't
Okay.
roll for HP, what do you get?
The average. So 4 plus your Constitution modifier. Or for you, it's 6 plus your Constitution modifier. Sorry.
Okay.
Wait, so I get.
I will take the roll.
Nice.
So I that's what is my con?
No
Hey, I'm
idea.
at 20 now.
Nice.
Yay.
That's nice.
you-
All right.
Another level of sorcerer.
No, cleric actually.
Cleric,
At the
yes.
moment, he's gonna focus on
Well,
Halos.
29 health.
Nice. Nice. All right.
Okay.
I'm at 31, I just took the average.
All right. Cool. So with that, we're gonna end the session here, and next session we can start at level 3, and we can continue and see where the madness goes.
All right then.
Yes. So with that, everybody who's still watching, thanks for watching. I will raid someone in a second once I'm ready. And other than that, everybody, see you next week.
Bye.
See you all next week.
Bye.
Bye.
Tomorrow.